Hello everybody, welcome back to this Follow for Settlement Build series. So a couple of things. Technically, this is the fourth episode that I've recorded, keyword, recorded, of Kingsport Lighthouse. Unfortunately, for some reason, the second and third episode were recorded in a different file type that my video editor does not support. I tried everything. I've tried converting the files. I've tried using Handbrake to change things and encode and whatever. Nothing worked. I've sat here for hours and hours and hours trying to figure something out, and nothing has worked. So we're just gonna have to count those two episodes, which was about 3 hours worth of recordings, just gone. Which means things will be a little bit different than what you last saw in episode 1. But hey, things happen. Everything should be fine now. I've fixed my settings in OBS, which is what I used to record, and fingers crossed that everything is fine. It's been an absolute nightmare trying to figure out which file type to record in, what the settings should be in order to keep the bitrate up, because obviously I know that whenever you upload a video to YouTube, the bitrate just gets completely demolished if you're a small user like me. So I've been trying to figure that out. I mean, the recordings look great. It's literally just after they've been uploaded to YouTube, they look like ass. So I've been so sorry. I apologize sincerely for that. I've been trying to figure it out. If anybody has any tips, please let me know. So I'll just start by showing you the things that have changed in here. I'm so beyond frustrated and upset, but it's my own fault. But anyway, we have a dog, first and foremost. We have a dog. So that's the first thing. I've also I really wish it wasn't foggy. Hold on. I'm gonna pass the time really quick. Okay. I don't care, Nordhagen. So, um, here are some of the changes here that we've made. Like I said, we got a dog, put up some outdoor decorations. The interior here has been filled, I guess, a little bit. So we've got this all in here. I wish I could listen to the radio, but alas, I cannot. So we've got a couple of things in here. We've got this was a suggestion. This right here is purposeful. This was done with intent. This was a suggestion by Oldie Noodle, who suggested that maybe this isn't blood, and instead it's just a knocked over pot of tato sauce or tato soup or something. So that's kind of what I went with here in the kitchen. I didn't really change it too much. I just added a couple of things. The idea here for this stuff is that this is like just food storage. There is a bar counter in here that I'm hoping somebody will eventually stand at, so it will look like they're actually, cooking. That's pretty much it. We put a machete on the wall, as if it's like a knife for them to grab. Over here, we've just got a little living area, their desk, a chair to sit at. I'm going to put some things in here eventually. If we go upstairs, this has changed the most. So we've got a bedroom here. I kind of came up with the idea that the two people who run Kingsport Lighthouse and run this whole synth refuge situation is they're a couple. So it's a couple, and I just kind of smushed two beds together, also because it's safe space. And there's another bed up here for one other person. Pretty much anybody who is staying in this house specifically are the people who actively live and work here, as opposed to the synths that they will be then just kind of processing. The intention is to build an addition right here, kind of as a, like a hostel of sorts, just a place for synths to stay because nobody will be staying here permanently whenever they come off of the boat here. Um, just a place for them to stay while they get processed or, you know, whatever the case may be. In here, we have a little bathroom. This is just the stuff that we did last time, so I just want to show it off really quick. And then this will be like a storage area. Just to show you guys what you missed, because I feel terrible that the videos got lost. And trust me, I'm really upset about it because that was 3 hours of stuff. Also, as well, I changed because initially in the first episode we had the power shack here next to the lighthouse. I decided to put it next to the house instead. So we have this little situation here where if we open the door we can see, oh, there's a chicken. We can see some generators in here. Ignore all of this piping and
You've gotta be kidding
whatnot. The roof also, so here, as you can see, it's walled off by these floor tiles, which I meant to switch those around because I wanted them to kind of match this, but I could do that at another time. But the very, very top of the roof, as you can see, has a bunch of ladders on it. I just wanted something to cover the roof, and that looked good enough to me, so there it is. If we come down here, down to the dock, I did add a couple of decorations here, so we've just kind of got this little seating area, some lighting, and then in here is where any synths who are coming off the boat, either from Acadia or are going to Acadia or whatever the case may be, they will pass by. Whichever guard will be sitting here, kind of processing them as they come in. There's a little waiting area here, and of course on the inside we do have the railroad flag, and you know, a little lantern here as a nod. And I believe I also put a lantern at the front door. Because basically the people who are here kind of want to treat this as like we don't want it to be known that it's a synth refuge. So yeah, out here we have a little lantern, just a small one, that doesn't seem suspicious or anything out of place or anything like that. So with all that said, God, I am so beyond frustrated. I already woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. So this just did not help in the slightest. And I'm also doubly upset because this is going to take an extra long time now. I was fiddling around with the cycling lights, but I couldn't quite figure it out because it needs to be connected to a terminal, which when it comes to wiring and stuff like that, I mean, hello. Hello, like, I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. So if anybody has any ideas or suggestions or anything like that, or any tips, tricks on how to use cycle lighting or anything like that, please let me know. And I will, because I was fiddling around with it and I had like the dim lights up here in the bedroom and it looked amazing. So I'd like to keep that, but I didn't want to have wires strung everywhere with a terminal in the center of the room, you know what I mean? So if anybody can help me figure that out, I would be eternally grateful. So the idea now, what we're going to do, and something I had decided on last time, is that the guard, so we're probably going to have maybe about 8 to 10 people here at the settlement at all times. The idea, because I don't want the beds that are in there to go unused, so what I'm going to do is the guard who will be at that post there, and whichever guard I put here at the very entrance of the settlement, will kind of have a house here on the beach, because one, I don't know, why not? And two, it just keeps the beds out of the way, and I hate seeing unused beds. It bothers me so much, and it bothers me that the guards count towards bed number. Like, that they have to have a bed assigned to them, even though they will literally never go in it. But that's fine. That's just the name of the game. So what I had intended on doing was kind of extending this dock a bit out here onto the beach cliff side, whatever you want to call this, and then, you know, we'll ignore the beluga, whale, dolphin, whatever this thing is. We'll just ignore that. Uh, I really wish you could get rid of it, because God, it's such an eyesore. But yeah, we'll do that, and that's probably what we'll do this episode. Ugh, God, okay, I need to get over it. Let's just get to building. Okay, so... Nope, not prefab. That's not what I wanted. I wanted floors. I'm assuming... Well, not assuming. I am going to use this to just kind of carry on. I know it's different wood. The game doesn't give me this. So unless I use... But it won't make sense because it won't have the stuff underneath it. This one here, which kind of matches a little bit better, but also doesn't at the same time. So I'm just going to use the shack foundation. This makes the most sense to me. No, I don't want to do that. So it'll have to go this way. And I'm going to have to sink it in. But let me see how many I'll probably need. So what, we'll do like one... this is going to be very weird, I think. Oopsie. To do. Okay. It's going to do this weird clipping thing again, which is very, very annoying. That's not down nearly... Oops, nearly enough. So, okay, herein lies my problem now. Is that this just sinks into the ground. It doesn't quite do what I want it to. So what I might have to do... Hold on. Let me see. So, I mean, obviously I can clip that like that. Will that clip in there, however? It doesn't look like it, which is a little frustrating. I don't know. Oh. Is that it there? It'll clip up, which is bizarre, but not down. Oh. Here we go. Now, okay, so I can't carry it out into the water there. If I move this boat, maybe I'll have to do my original idea and just build a smaller dock on this side. Hello? A smaller dock on this side? Maybe? So I still have quite a bit of room out there. I mean, it covers it. It covers it up. I just won't be able to use that little portion. But I mean, oh wait, but will I be able to... Oh, I can still clip a wall there. Okay. Unless, what if I get one of these here? Like that instead, maybe? I kind of think I would prefer this. I know technically the creature is still there, but we don't have to... We can pretend that it's not, right? We can just... You don't see it. It's not there. I would really like to put the one that has the blanket on it, or the sheet, because that feels more like, you know, privacy balcony sort of thing, but God, that thing would get so disgusting. No, I guess maybe we'll just go with this one. Again, they won't really be able to do much there, but that's fine. It's just to kind of, you know, give it a little bit of space. Oh no, it won't let me put... Okay, wait, I might have to do it this way. Oh, does that not go with it? It doesn't. Okay. That's fine. I can just do this. Ta-da! Oh, but then it won't clip. Really? Interesting. Okay. Huh. What if instead we just put a fence? Okay. That worked, I guess. I don't particularly enjoy the idea of this being open, though. Crud. Because, yeah, I won't be able to clip a wall there then. Okay, maybe we don't go with this idea. Let me see if I can figure something out here. See, and then how come these won't clip in then? So this one will, but this one won't? That's bizarre. That is very bizarre. I'm also realizing that this is the wrong way. There we go. Sorry, I just want it to be a bit more seamless, you know? Okay, how can I do this then? Because I would really have liked to have put it there. Because I feel like that's just a really good spot for it. Unless I just put it there. Because, I mean, that's still a fine view, right? Okay, what if I did this? I know this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense at all, does it? Because even if I... Oh, I need to get rid of that. Ooh, it's not going to let me put a wall there? Really? Because of the floor, I'm guessing. Or because of the dock. Okay, so we forgo this. I still want to keep this here because this makes sense, and then I guess we'll just have to figure something out for this. I don't think doing one more over would make a lot of sense. But we could do one more up. And then just build the house here instead. I just want to see how far it will let me. Right, so I can't put one there, which makes sense. Okay, so... Man, I kind of liked having the the foundation covering that. Maybe I'll just do it anyway. Just to cover up the crud. Oh, it won't let me build there. Okay. Ooh, well, that doesn't make much sense. Okay. I guess let's just start putting stuff down and maybe I'll be able to make sense of it or something. I don't know. We can come up with something fun. Maybe. Oh, great. And now it's raining. Okay. Whoa! Whoa. I mean, I could finally use that. um... Let's see. I can build here as well. And maybe we could do like oh, that's just slightly taller. Maybe we'll do I'm very curious as to why it's not letting me put one there. Like, why not? Why can't I? I am very confused. I am very, very confused. Okay, well, what if I do this? Weird, right? Am I the only one who thinks that's weird? I guess it's just the placement of things then. That's very bizarre. Okay. And then I will put another wall. Oh, I really wish we had more than one wall type. But that's too big. I believe. Yeah, I think that's too big. And I don't really think they'd have the steel around here or anything. Oh, interesting. That is so bizarre. Can anybody explain to me why it won't let me put anything? What? Like, what's wrong with having... having it there, and then a wall there? I'd really rather not have it be right here. I mean, I guess if I have to, I will, but I would really prefer if it wasn't. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Okay, then I mean, I guess we'll just have to make this smaller. Weird. Very weird. Oh well. Just another thing that's not going that's not going right today, I suppose. That is so bizarre. You know what, instead of that, I will use... I like to have the different kinds of wood, just for different texture. I'll have that there like that. Well, this is a very boring, little barracks, but I suppose it doesn't need to be anything fancy. I just really didn't want to have the door right here. I would have preferred it inside. Like here. But, oh well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Bizarre. Explain that to me, because I don't get it. I mean, I guess this doesn't need to be anything, like, crazy either, because this is just going to be for some guards. So, like, I guess they don't really need it to be, you know, over the top or anything. I just would have liked to have seen it, you know, maybe be a little bit more visually appealing to look at than just a square. Because this doesn't really scream like seaside shack to me. At all. We're also gonna ignore that there's gonna be water coming up into the... Oh no! Shoot, I didn't think about that. Whoops. Oh well. What can you do? Yeah, man, I'm really bummed about that. I keep, like, oh, maybe I can fix it. Doing the stairs and stuff in this feels so confusing for some reason. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Oh, that's gonna go... Hold on. I have an idea, but... We'll see how this works first. Oh, I always forget about these. Wait. Oh, but right. I need. I kind of. That's not gonna work the way I thought. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind that. Okay. That's annoying. But it's not the end of the world. Hold on. Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. I mean, those are technical. Oh, can I not? Because I would need that much space. Is this what I get for trying to make something that's more visually appealing? Ooh, wait. Why is it facing out? What is happening here with this? I am so confused. Why is it facing out, though? Oh, I won't be able to put a wall there, though. Okay, wait, hold on. I know what you're thinking, and just give me a second. Just give me a second. I want to see if I can... I have like a vision in my brain, and I want to see if I can do it. I don't know if the game will let me. It might. Hold on now. Oh, but I don't have like a... Besides these. And that certainly will not fit. I mean, it does, but not technically. I just have like an idea in my brain that I want to get out there. So let me see if it works. Even though this is technically like a huge waste of time doing it like this. But I'm just curious about something. These go different ways, don't they? Right, okay. I also really wish I had more than one opening. Right, okay. What if... This is gonna be so stupid. Why am I doing this? Why am I wasting my time with this? I don't know. I have like a vision in my brain, and I mean, it's probably not going to work how I am intending it to, because this will be a problem. But I just have an idea that I want to get out. Even though this is going to look absolutely ridiculous. I mean, maybe it won't. Who knows, right? Maybe it will actually look really cool, and I'll have something that I can be moderately proud of after all the crap that I've just gone through with my other recording not working. Okay. What about there? What am I gonna do here? Oh, wait. Hold on. Will it let me... Frank. Why won't it let me snap one of these bad boys down? That would have been perfect. If I could have just snapped one of these guys in place. Right? Like, would that not have been amazing? Oh, I could put a long one. Wait. This is gonna look absolutely insane. I'm so sorry. If you're still watching this, I'm so sorry. I don't know why you would subject yourself to this. The insane ramblings of somebody, I suppose, could make for an interesting watch, I guess. Oh. Just for privacy. But then, here, we could do, like, these little... These, maybe? Do these not clip? They don't, right? Oh. Well, that one did. Why? Hello? Why won't you come closer? Why are you not? Oh, there we go. Interesting. Interesting. Why does that not want to clip there? Can it not? Can I make it? Oh, shit. I mean... Ah, crap. I was too far out. Oh, these fucking gaps. Okay, but honestly... Wait a minute. If we... Hold on. Hold on, I'm cooking. Let me keep cooking, please. Get rid of that. Okay. And if we put in... Again. Oh! Put in one of these. No, not one of those. I do have something, I'm sure, that I could put in there. Do they all have that little annoying... They do, right? Honestly, at this point, it works so well that I'm not even mad about there being, like a gap. I'm really not. Because at least it's kind of working. It does make me a little upset that these don't actually, like, clip to this, though. Because there isn't even a way... Wait, but they clip there? But not to this side? How does that make any sense? What? Huh? I'm almost tempted to just do it anyway. With move anywhere, or place everywhere, whatever it's called. Because that's stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna do that anyway. I don't care. Because I've spent long enough on this already as it is. That's really dumb. Whatever. I don't care. I will, however, put this here. So nobody plummets to their death. You know, we gotta be mindful and careful of that. I mean, they might hear, but like, at that point, I guess there's not really much I could do about that, given the awkward angle of it all. So, whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this here anyway. Sorry if that upsets you. But it makes absolutely no sense to me as to why I can't put that there. So I'm gonna put that, because if it can clip here, it should be able to clip there. Anyway. Just, you know, I'm picturing like, oh, maybe they'll come out here to like take a look at the house, make sure everything's okay. You know. Right, roof. It's too bad that I can't put these on there, because at least these would kind of match that a little bit, but that's fine. So I could just do like a flat roof, not that one obviously, but like the flat tin roof. Ooh, I didn't think about this. Okay, so new problem. How the hell am I supposed to get this roof on? Unless I just do floor, which I might just have to do. If it won't let me, why not? Interesting. Okay, what if I just do this then? Yep, there we go, that works. Again with that annoying gap. Oh, uh-oh. Kind of does take all the flavor out of it, I suppose, in a way, but what can you do? So I need to put some of these down. Where's the tall ones? There we go. Just so it looks like that's being held up. And you know, I don't really hate it clipping through here. I think that's fine. Makes it look just like a touch more secure. Man, I really wish there was something for those gaps though. And then same thing here. Oh, just that one spot? Okay, that's fine. We'll just do that there like that. And I don't think I need another one out front. No. What about here? Yeah. Just that one spot? That's bizarre. Oh well. It's good enough for me. And of course that took me an hour to do. Of course that took me an hour to do. Oh, brother. I used to think I was really good at building, you know. Okay. That's good. That's fine. Put another door here. Probably one that opens inside, though. Well, that one... Nope. I need one that opens on the inside. Or even like that, that's fine. If it opens that way. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe. Ugh, I worry about the NPCs, though. Does this one open? Yeah, there we go. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. So that opens from the inside. We have this little lookout point here. This will probably just be like where the beds are. And then down here can be like a little kitchen area, a little seating area, just for them to be able to look out. It's a really nice view. What's over there? What is over there? Oh, is that Croup Manor? Well, there we go. They've got a perfect view of Croup Manor. I think that's Croup Manor. That's what it looks like on the map, anyway. Okay. So there's that built, at least. And you know, I don't hate it. It gives me the flavor. I really just wish I had something to fill in these gaps. Because that is really ugly. I wonder if I could use... Yeah, like a fence or something? Like... Well, it clips up there, but I don't want it to clip. Okay, if I put this here and then grab a pillar or post or whatever, would I technically be able to pillar glitch this like this? Would anybody get mad at me for doing it? It just covers the gaps, man. And that's all I care about, is just covering up those gaps, even if they don't look perfect. I just really, really hate those gaps and want to cover them up so badly. So please don't get mad at me for doing it like this. After all the crap I went through with trying to get trying to save the previous recordings, I think I am allowed this at the very least. You know? Whoa. Why did that grab that so high? Oh, I'm probably gonna have to put another one on there, actually. What is... Oh, this fucking beached whale? Beluga, whatever it is. Dolphin? I don't know. Oh, whatever. You're never gonna see the side of this. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, right. I need pillars here, too, actually. Because otherwise this would look like it's floating. I wish I could put it at the corner instead of just right there, but... There we go. No, we can get rid of that one. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. I was gonna put like a little cigarette ashtray thing there, but... I think I will do a fire barrel instead. Yes, I know having a fire barrel next to all this wood, probably not the smartest idea. But at least they're on a dock, so it's fine. And then, of course, we put the lantern there because this is a railroad op thing. This is the Mercer Safehouse, so it makes sense for there to be a little nod to the railroad there. Honestly, I kind of really like the door being like the opposite way because it just gives it like a little more flavor and texture, I suppose. Okay, so this will be the little guard station. This is why we're putting the beds up there, right? It's fine to have like, you know... There, see? It all worked out. It all worked out just fine. We don't have to worry about it. So if this is gonna be like a little kitchenette seating area sort of thing, I don't imagine the guards would often be eating inside with people because they have a job to do. So this would just be like, when they're off duty, they just come down here to eat instead of worrying about, you know, getting somebody up there to make them something to eat instead. Is there... What's... Oh, no, 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 no. There's the cannery... Lynn Pier, Dunwich Boars... Okay. I'm just trying to think, like, I wouldn't mind putting this table in. It is a little bit big. But I'm just trying to think of, like, what stuff that realistically they could have grabbed from somewhere else. But that table is a touch too big. I'm also wondering if I should make this the little kitchen area instead, actually. So I will probably do that instead. Crafting. Cooking. Yeah, here we go. This little cooking stove here is what I was thinking of. Even though it... Man, it really doesn't want to go there, huh? For some reason. Alright, it's fine. We'll put it on this side then. Honestly, it probably makes more sense to have it out this side, closer to the water. And then we can put a little table that they use to like prep stuff on, maybe? I'm thinking of a very specific table, and I know I did this last time too. Ooh, wait, what if... No, wait, where did it go? What if we use this instead? I mean, I know it's a little rusty, but I'm just thinking, like, that's where they could prepare food. I don't think I'll have space for a little fridge, and it wouldn't really make sense for there to be a fridge out here, but if I could do, like... It might have to be a barrel or something, and like that's what they keep their food in. I do like this cabinet as well. It's a bit too big though. Or what if we did this one instead? No, we'll go with the rusty one. Oh, we could put this down here as well as like another little spot that they store food in or something. Just put that here for now. Filing cabinet? No. I'm thinking, yeah, like a little barrel or something. Do we not have barrels? Oh, that might be decor. Obviously, we're gonna do a plant. Obviously. It's not even a question. Barrels, 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 barrels. Not fire barrels, but wooden barrels. I'm like positive that came with Far Harbor stuff. But my issue is because I mod my game, I don't know where my Far Harbor stuff is. Oh yeah, I got the Halloween stuff. I did that the other night. So now we can put Halloween decorations in if we wanted to. I like that little candle though. I think that candle and like these specimen jars are probably my favorite thing. Well, I don't want... Oh, are we getting a rad storm? Yeah, we are. That's fine. I know barrels definitely came with the Far Harbor DLC, but my issue is where did my game put Far Harbor DLC? Far Harbor. Nope. No, 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 no. Far Harbor. Decor. Gnomes. Barbecue. Hides. Nope, not in here. Fishing. I just want like a singular barrel. Oh, I love that. Here we go. Barrels. I know these are in vanilla. They have to be. There's no way they're not. There's absolutely no way that they're not. Like, these have to be in the game. Because I'm positive I've used one before. Maybe I'll do like a crate instead of a barrel. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just stick that here in front. Oh, imagine being a guard or something. Oh, look at the water. That's so scary. Ooh. And like you're just waking up for your shift or something and like this is what you see. Ooh. Ooh, I'm just imagining like being out here on the water during a rad storm. That's so, oh my god, that is so cool but so scary at the same time. I can't, oh, the water getting green like that is like scary. That is scary. But so cool. Like you can't see anything until the lightning flashes. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting like chills. Oh, I'm getting that weird like feeling. Ooh, don't like it. Don't like it. Anyway, I don't know what I can put there. I might just have to drop. I might put another candle actually, just so that way there's, I don't know, multiple. Will let me. It doesn't seem to want to. Why can't I put it on the edge? I can put it on the edge on this side. Bizarre. I might have to use food from my inventory or something. Like, I'm picturing like a cutting board. Or maybe I'll just be really lazy and use OCD decorator. Just pretend I'm putting a cutting board from my inventory on here, okay? Just... because that is what I would put there. I would put a cutting board if there's even one in here. There might not be. Oh, there it is. Okay, so a cutting board here. Nothing too fancy or anything like that. I mean, these are guards, so they definitely would also have coffee. For sure. Some coffee back here with a hot plate, even though there's a... well, no, they don't need a hot plate. We will get this little percolator thing here, because they absolutely would have coffee. I don't even want to hear it that they wouldn't. They would. Are there... yeah, here we go. Coffee cup. Do we want to put food on there? I would feel weird putting raw meat. On that. Maybe like... yeah, like a tin of cram or something. Some cram and a little treat of some Dandy Boy apples. There we go. That looks fine for me. I'm not upset about that, so please don't be upset with me about it. Oh, I hate that it takes so long for everything to load in. Here we go. Put a little rug here. Even though this thing would get disgustingly filthy, but a little rug there. And then I want to put some chairs here facing out into the water. Probably my favorite chairs because these are severely underrated in my opinion. So we'll put one there. Maybe we'll do another chair if I have another nice-ish one. I could just do a patio chair, realistically. Maybe I'll do this one. There we go. I like that. Maybe I'll put this one more, a little bit closer. And then we could do... maybe a little table right here. Move this plant over. little table right there with a radio on it, obviously. Which I really wish I could play the radios as I'm doing these builds, but obviously that would be a bad idea. So I won't, but I would like to. Um, we can just pretend. Here, let me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. There you go. How's that? Is that not good enough for you? Okay, then we've also got uh, uranium fever. How about girls? Girls, watch out! Watch out! Yeah. I don't know what else to put here now. I feel like I've got all this space. I guess I could put, maybe like a couch or something. Um, let's see. Where's that one couch? Yeah, this one here I'm thinking of. I could put a couch here maybe. Oh, no, wait. They need a dining table to eat at. What am I saying? Oh, my God. Hello? Where are they going to eat the food? Duh. All right. I'll probably just go... Do I want to do this one? Feels so big and bulky. Maybe I won't. No, I don't want you. Get out of here. I mean, this one's kind of believable that they could have just dragged from somewhere, and it's nice and small-ish that it won't get in the way. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can just use these dining chairs, because it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things that much, all that much. Sure. I kind of like the chairs being, like, a little kind of all over the place, because it just feels a bit more lived in that way. Like, they didn't really have time to push him back in before they had to get back on guard duty or something. Although that is bugging me that it's... Yeah. Yeah, there we go, that's fine. What other songs do we have here? That I could sing for you. So beautifully, might I add. Hey, where did my candles go? Not those ones. Maybe you'll think of me when you are all alone. There we go. How romantic. I love it though. Alright, that's great. I would like to maybe put like a wall decoration or something in here. Not a flag, because we don't need them to know that this is the Minutemen. Or not Minutemen, whatchamacallit, the, you know, those guys. The railroad. Hello? Oh my god. Yeah, that's nice. That looks nice. And I feel like we should probably put something on the wall here as well. Maybe something a bit smaller, perhaps? Actually, that's kind of nice there. I like that. Who says you're not allowed to have a painting in the kitchen? Okay, and then for the upstairs, this is just going to be a series of bedrooms. I might put a chair right here that nobody will ever actually really sit in, but it's there if they want to. It won't be a terribly comfortable chair, but it will be a chair. Just for them to sit at and kind of enjoy the view a little. Just kind of there like that. I know my decor, my decoration skills aren't really, you know, anything special or super, you know, interesting or making good use of the space, but for the minute, I kind of just want to focus a little bit more on making sure that I have space, enough, like, oh, really? You're gonna give me grief? Why? Why do you give me grief? Why do you do? What's the point of being able to hang you if you're going to float 6 feet away from where it is that I need you to be? Why? For what why, though? Why? Why? Todd Howard, why? Ugh. Anyway, sorry. I've seen amazing people decorate incredibly, and I'm like, dang, wish I could do that. And I'm sure if I, you know, took 10 seconds extra, I probably could. But my thing is that I kind of want to stay within my size limit for the moment, and then maybe in the future I can always come back and add more decorations, you know, as we go, or something. I don't. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Does it make sense? Does what I'm trying to say make sense? Because I've seen some phenomenal decorating, and God, I wish I had half the creativity that the people who I'm subscribed to do. It's just truly incredible. You know, finding Mulder, who has a great little community going, that I suggest checking out if you ever get the chance to. I love, he's currently decorating and building 10 Pines Bluff. It's modded, and just all the little detail is so cool, and I'm like, I wish I could do that. Orange Squeezy as well, their builds are so cool. I love all the little detailing that they put into their builds, and maybe one day I'll be able to decorate like them. But I'm also kind of challenging myself at the same time with these settlement builds and not going over the size limit, because I have done that one too many times. And it doesn't cause too many problems. It's just, you know, I just kind of want to keep it a little more low key, a little more I don't want to say vanilla friendly, but you know what I mean when I say that, right? Like, realistic, I suppose. Just slightly more realistic than what it would be otherwise, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Right, these beds are gonna have to be kind of a little close, but you know, I don't imagine it would be terribly often that these two would be sleeping at the same time, given that they are both guards. And yeah, this is just an area for them to kind of wake up and go to wake up and go to bed at. I didn't want shelves, I wanted containers, because I'm going to put a little foot locker at the bottom of each, because these are guards, so this is kind of technically this is more of like a barracks in a way, even though it's just for 2 people. I don't really think you could consider 2 people enough for barracks. And then of course I'm going to do my favorite thing to do and just stick a suitcase underneath the bed. I just love doing this. I think it's so fun. Do I have... Is it just those 2? It is, right? Oh well. put this one kind of up here, and maybe even poking out a little bit. I don't know which side of the bed they'll try to get in on, but having it poke out of the bed a little bit on that side would be very cute. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so there's the guards. I'm gonna have to put some stuff here along the side just to get rid of that gap, but I can do that off screen because that will take an annoying amount of time to do, and I'm already technically at an hour and a half. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. But you know, shit happens. Do I have room for like a little dresser here maybe that they can share? Or maybe instead of a dresser, I could do like a bookcase maybe instead to fill with stuff? Or is that, does that take up too, is that too bulky? No, it's not too bulky, but I was thinking like this kind of shelf instead. Because I feel like that would be more you know, for saving space and whatnot. I think that would make more sense. And then what I'll probably do is maybe another one here. Oh, I wanted it to be right in the middle, but there's that giant gap in the wall. It might have to be slightly uneven. Or I could just put it here. Will that get in the way of them going to sleep? No, right? Because then I was gonna do... I could either do like a candle. Why doesn't it want to let me place things on here like this? It's so bizarre. That is so weird. Why? Why not? I should say. What about... a lantern, an oil lamp. Will it let me put that? Yeah. Weird, right? Oh, it's a little orange glow. Oh, I love it. Okay. Sorry, I just got really excited about that. I really want to finish this guardhouse in this video, so I'm sorry that it's a little bit longer. I just... I'll feel better once it's done and then I don't have to worry about it. Or worry myself and, you know, not be so frustrated over crap that happens that is nobody's fault but my own for not understanding how things work, I guess. Is that... You know what? I don't think they're going to complain about a rug in their room, right? Maybe I'll just do this one. Oh, it's so small though. Man, I really wish that these ones were just a little bit more beat up because they're so nice and that would have been perfect to just put right between the two of them, but alas. I guess I'll just go with the flower one. Is that floating though? No, not really. Okay. Just makes it look a little bit nicer, you know, a little more homey, a little more cozy. And I'll do a plant out here because of course I will. Why wouldn't I? It's me. Of course there's going to be a plant. Yeah, let's do this one. Even though it's kind of clipping through a little bit, we just ignore that. Yeah, I like this. This is nice so far. And then maybe we'll just do a little painting on... Maybe we can put a... Technically these are Minutemen guards, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So I guess it wouldn't be too far-fetched to have a Minutemen flag hanging up in here. Because these guards are Minutemen. They're not part of the railroad. But then maybe on this side, we could do a railroad flag. I might get rid of these in that case then. And then actually just put the bookshelf. So this is like a joint effort between Minutemen and railroad, you know? Is that even? Yeah, that looks good. Just move that over a hair like that. Yeah, I like that. And this way it's kind of like this is a joint effort between them, and it's comfy and cozy. So it just adds a little bit of warmth to the room, in my opinion. And then, yeah, we'll put a bookcase here. Maybe the smaller one instead, though. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Do I want to put it right here on the end? Yeah, that works for me. There we go. Yeah! Oh, this is so cozy. I like this a lot, actually. Very nice. Okay, now what do I have? Whoops, that's the wrong thing. What do I have in my inventory? Oh, you know what? I dropped off all of my crap. Shoot. Okay, well, that I'll put... dog tags, maybe? We could do a fan, sure. A pack of cigarettes, definitely. I have the most weird assortment of stuff in my inventory right now. Because I was doing all the different quests. Oh, man. Oh, that's too funny. You'll love to see it. Okay, so we'll get a little fan there. Oh god, oh there they are, okay. Dog tags as well can go up here. That's fine. Pack of cigarettes can also go up here like that. The paper, something that they can grab to read. Do I have any clothes on me? Ooh, here we go. Army fatigues, maybe? A visor. We could do long johns, maybe. A Minutemen hat, just one. Road leathers. I kind of wish these folded a little bit better instead of being so huge like that, but yeah, like I was thinking like this, that would have been far more ideal for storing. Come on, just up a hair, not that much. There we go. Nope. Okay. There we go. There! Long johns. As well. Can just kind of get shoved in there a bit. There we go. Maybe I should put the long johns in first and then the army fatigues on top. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Another rad storm, I see. Faded visor. Can go there. Honestly, the way that fell right there like that is perfect. Oh my god, that is perfect. Actually, we're gonna leave that just like that. I say as I keep touching it. No! Oh! No, I don't want to wear it. I want to drop one. Please. Thank you. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I love that. Perfect. Oh, okay. Well, besides a couple more little things that I could probably throw down here at some point, um, once I get all my junk back, I feel like this looks pretty good. I know there's not any lighting in here really, other than that lantern and that one there. Um, there definitely needs to be a light back here as well, probably. And I'll definitely need more lighting in here. And I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with this space here, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I could put, like, a trunk. Something that's waterproof that could go in the corner where they could, like, store stuff. I think that would be good. So that would be in containers. I don't want to do lockers. I'm thinking of the steamer trunks, you know? Yeah, this here. The steamer trunk. It's waterproof, and then that way they could put like important papers or something like that in there, just for a little bit of extra storage. And what could I put there? Maybe, I mean, there's like the metal box, but like, what would be in it? Maybe like ammo. This could be like ammo. What am I hearing? Oh, that. Ammo, weapons, you know, that kind of stuff. And actually, what I should do as well is... Here we go. A weapon rack. Put a weapon rack there. Let's see, what can I put on there? Maybe... like a shotgun hunting rifle? Oh, you can only... Wait. Wait. You can only put one? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then, I should probably put two different sized weapon racks, right? Like, these are only for pistols is the issue. Maybe I'll do two different ones. So I'll put one, like, down here. And then... I'll put one here. So we'll do like a shotgun there, and then we can do, yeah, a laser pistol. There we go. I hate that you can only put one tiny little weapon. Like, I could easily fit like 3. Whatever, that's fine. And then this way, this is like their armaments. They can grab these as they come out to do their duty, to guard and whatnot. I really like this. The water coming in there and the swell is so funny. But I really like this so far. Okay, so, you know, I mean, it may have taken a while to do. And it's not 100% finished yet, but we now have this lovely little guard shack, watchtower kind of thing. Aw, it fell. I had a feeling that would happen. Shoot. Okay. Well, I guess we'll put you in here then. Oh well. Alright. yeah, you know, we've got this little shack here for the guards, uh, where they can kind of see everything and come to sleep at night with all their stuff here. A little lantern. I really like this. I think this is neat. It turned out not quite what I was envisioning, but honestly, I kind of really like this a lot. Like with this little overhang here and the beam supporting it and then the stairs that go up to the separate bedroom from down here. It just gives it more privacy, and then also, you know, they don't have water. They're not getting, you know, soaked at night. I mean, it'll be damp. It'll certainly be damp, but, you know. Otherwise, not too shabby. I quite like that. Well, thank you everybody for joining me on this episode of Fallout 4 Settlement Build, whatever I'm calling this at this point. I'm sorry again for the last two episodes. What was supposed to originally be episode 2 and 3 just being lost to time. But at least I showed you what I did do in those episodes. And then we'll have a big grand tour at the end of it. So hopefully this episode made up for that. Again, I am so terribly sorry. But next time should be, I mean, well, hopefully, fingers crossed, that this time the recording went well and I won't have any issues whatsoever. Uh, or I'll be really upset. But thank you all the same for joining me, and I will see you next time.